Okay, what's up, chat? Did not want to make this video today, but I've been getting a lot of messages from you folks wanting an update on the video I made where I was like crying my eyes out, crying my heart out over a guy that I feel like broke my heart. I made part one, I made part two, and I'm here for part three. This is really, without saying any names, just documenting this experience has been therapeutic for me. Um, they always say like the first love cuts the deepest and stuff like that. But I want to tell you what happened, where we're at. So if you haven't seen those other two videos, grab a snack, come on back, watch those, and then come back here. So it all makes sense. Okay. Because you're not going to understand what I'm talking about if you don't watch those, especially the first one. Okay. So a couple days passed by, a couple weeks, I would even say. We ended up speaking. We hung out. We did like the routine. We went shopping, got something to eat, stuff like that. I got to like, I didn't know how, I told him that, because he said, I saw something on your Instagram or your Snapchat, and what was that about? And I was like, I really don't want to talk about that. But if you want to talk about it, we can go there, but I don't really want to talk about that. And then he said, well, I got time. So he parked his car, and I told him, I was like, this is how I felt. I was like, when I was at the club and I saw you kiss that guy, like it made me, my heart sank to the bottom. And I understand that we're just friends, but just seeing that, I didn't like that, and then like, of course, there was alcohol involved. So, you're not all there. And I was like, I understand that, like, you've said in the past that, you kissed your friends and stuff like that when you get drunk or whatever. But seeing it, it I really didn't like it. I didn't like it, and it just hurt my feelings. That's basically what I said. But I said, we're not together. There's nothing I can do about it. I just saw it and it just hurt my feelings about it. But so time went by. We were friends. Another weekend passed by, and we went out again. Same thing happened. He kissed another friend, kissed the same friend, and I found out he kissed some other of my friends. Apparently, people get drunk and they start kissing people, but when they're sober, they're not really in tune with their emotions like that. But when they have a couple of drinks, they are. That makes sense. So it all started to make sense, whatever. But so I was trying to be a good friend. It is difficult trying to like just be a friend for somebody that you care about. So I don't really like go out in the social circle that he goes with. So like if he says, hey, I'm gonna go out, I'll be over here, like I'm not gonna go. Like I don't want to see that. I don't want to be a part of that. I'd rather just be like a friend that when me and him hang out, it's just like me and him hanging out, because I don't need all that thinking and what I'm saying, worrying, stress or whatever. It's not good, right? And so I'm kind of like, in a way, like, then you're not really like a real friend, you know what I'm saying? You're a friend, but you're not like a hanging out with the drinking buddies friend, right? Because I don't drink, I don't smoke, never got into that. That's why I look the way I look. I don't have any wrinkles. I look young. I don't drink, I don't smoke, never did hardcore drugs. It's paying off. I mean, you do that stuff, it catches up to you. Okay. All that to say this is, I'm just struggling with being a good friend, whether or not like he gets a boyfriend or not, I don't care. I'm still gonna be a good friend. But there are times when like, I don't know. I really don't even know what. I really don't know what I'm trying to say in this video, but I know that if I keep talking, like eventually it'll come out, It's just very difficult to navigate these waters And like a part of me just wants to like let go and let God and just never respond to a text message again, and just not block or whatever, just like you can mute people, whatever. But just like, I don't know, a part of me just wants to like end communication, you know. But then another part of me wants to like try to be like as a good of a friend that I can be. And that's where I'm at right now. Oh, you see, I'm getting teary-eyed. And I don't know why it really just like affects me the way it does, because it's like, you know, what's that song? Sometimes love comes around and it knocks you down. Just get back up when it knocks you down. And like, I'm trying to get back up, but I just don't know what the right thing to do is. And sometimes maybe doing the right thing is the wrong thing. And, you know, I'm just trying to be a good person. And I'm not one to like just toss people away that I really care about. But I don't know, it just sucks. And I said it in my other video, and I'll say it again. Like, I know that mentally, in a couple weeks or in a couple months, everything will be fine. I'm not gonna feel this way anymore. But again, like I said earlier, it's like getting from this point to this point where everything's fine. Like, getting there sucks. It just sucks so bad. So what have I been doing? I've been hanging out with other friends. I've been, you know, getting to know other people, going out, just try not to think about it as much, you know. But then there's those days that like I just think about it, you know, or there's like not a moment that goes by, especially because like there's always like a text coming in, like, hey, good morning, or whatever the case may be, you know. So that's just where I'm at, you know, and it's something that I've never really dealt with this. I mean, there's people who tell me, oh, I've been in love multiple times. I've got my heart broken many times. And it's like, good. I don't know how you did that, but good. Appreciate that. I can't. And so now I see why people are guarded with their heart, and our people are kind of come off kind of cold, you know, and stuff like that. But I feel like I got some closure, because when we talked about it in the car and I said, this is how I feel and I understand this and I get it, like I'm not upset, I'm just like hurt about it. Like, to be able to say everything that I said in that first video, to be able to say it to his face, and I was, oh bro, I was like crying. Oh my, I was in the car, it's like teary-eyed, right? I was so angry, upset, I was frustrated, I was crying. And he was like listening to what I was saying. And after I said everything I said, I just blacked out. He was talking, like I know he was talking, and he was saying, yeah, you know, I did say that, and like it's not a big deal, and like stuff like that, like not a big deal to him, but I can see how it's a big deal to you, and like, so whatever he said, I really don't even know. I just totally blacked out. And that sucks. I really wish I knew what he said, but it wasn't nothing negative, because after that, like I went inside, and then I got a text like, you know, we was cooking for dinner or something. I was like, okay, great, whatever. Or building some furniture piece, I don't know. But it's just something that I struggle with hard. I'm struggling with, you know, having feelings for someone, or trying to get over those feelings while still being their friend. Trying to decompartmentalize these feelings of that I had, and just put it into like a friend zone thing. I'm having trouble with that, and I just wanted to say that, like, I know what I'm going through is normal, and people go through that. It's just my first time doing it, and it's just really breaking me, you know, to the point where like I haven't been sleeping well, I haven't been eating that much. I've lost a lot of weight. It just sucks. I think I'm just like one more heartbreak away from my ideal goal weight. But it just sucks, bro. Like, and the thing is, right, is like, I don't know what. I just got a message from a friend of mine. I don't know what is gonna happen next. I'm just going with the flow, and I'm not applying any pressure or anything like that. I think that I'm just trying to be a friend, and just like, hey, you want to hang out today? All right, cool, whatever. But I think at this point, I'm just probably not even gonna do that because I don't want to bug or seem like a bother, And so that's like where I'm at in my head right now, and I just wanted to share that with you guys because I know you guys care and you guys wanted to know what was going on and where happened. I'm just happy that I got that moment to like talk to him to his face and say that. Since then, like we have hung out after that, went shopping, got something to eat again after that. It's like, like we do that like once a week probably. But it very much seems like when we are together, just hanging out, us two, it really does seem like a good, healthy friendship. But then it's those times where like I'm here and like I finished all my videos and TikToks and everything, and I have a little bit of free time to do something. Like even after like I went to the gym and all that, I got a little bit of free time to do something. Like my mind goes to like, oh, send him a text, or oh, see if he wants to go out and do something, and it's like, no, don't do that, don't bug. Like, why don't you ask somebody else, And so that's I hope that makes sense. Like, I hope that makes sense. But yeah, sucks. I had a girlfriend one time in high school. We dated. I think we dated for 4 years, and she asked me to marry her, and I told her no. No. I asked her to marry me, and she told me no, and I was heartbroken. I mean, I was a teenager. Teenager, high school, whatever. I mean, does that count though? Does that count? So she was my girlfriend for 4 years. But like it was in high school. I don't even think that counts. But she told me no. I was really upset. I cried for like about a week, and then I remember I went to college, and I met a guy, and we went on a date, and I was like, oh my god, like this is 10 times better than dating a girl or whatever. That's when I knew I was gay. The house. But I like, as for having strong feelings for another guy like this, never had that feeling before. Never. Like this is a first for me, and I'm just going with those motions. And I told him that. I was like, it sounds weird, but it's like a first for me. And yeah, that's I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just know that you guys wanted an update. How I would see things is going. I would see things going as like being close friends, being like a confidant, being someone you could talk to if you need anything. That's where I would like the friendship to go. Don't know if that's something that's gonna happen or not, but at least that's where somewhere I would like it to go. Get to the point where you can talk about other people. You know how friends get together and friends will talk about a guy or a girl that they like or like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like be able to get to that point and it not affect me. It not break my heart and being like, good for you. I'm happy for you. Tell me more. Okay, great. Well, let me tell you about what happened to me. Like I would love to get to that point, and if we'll get there, I don't know. Only time will tell. And so I think that if I was to just like stop communication, I think I would just be like really sad and like missing them and stuff like that. And I think that why it's almost like which is lesser of the two evils is like totally cut someone off that you really like, because you love them so much, but they don't feel the same way. Totally cut them off and just delete them out of your memory as much as you can and just move on. Right? That's one way, which is hard because you do think about that person. Or The other one is just like, if you can handle it, work on having a healthy friendship, you know, and like those are like the two options, right? And so that's where I'm stuck at. And so, like I said, I would like to just work on having a healthy friendship. It's just getting to that point where there's no like, we just don't feel anything anymore. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, can I get there? You know, I don't know. It's only, I think only time will tell. You know, and yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to say. That's all the update I have for you today about it. Oh, I think I gotta feed my cat. Okay, where's he at? Okay, he stands by that window right there because it's a balcony. And I like to open the balcony. He likes to hang out on the balcony. I just have to watch him. He doesn't like jump on the ledge or anything. So when I always keep it closed because when I do open it, I have to watch him because cats are very curious. So I sit there and just watch him. So he wants to go outside, so I'm gonna watch him for a little bit. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate that so much. If you have any advice in the comments, I'd love to hear. Please keep it classy. We'll be back to the regular drama videos tomorrow. So I'll see you later.